So I got another story to tell you guys. You know, they got really sloppy. They got really desperate and they got really sloppy. I'll tell you another story, guys. Some of y'all know I used to bartend from 2004 to 2010. I worked at the airport in Chicago. And I remember I was working with these Greeks who I didn't like at all and who treated me like shit and who I think was in on the situation. I remember one time I showed up to work and it was this one guy that told me, he says, this is what this guy, listen closely, guys. This is what this guy says to me. He says, "You're still alive?" This is what this guy says to me. "You're still alive?" That means that they even had my workplaces on it, guys. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? They sabotaged my whole life. They tried to destroy me mentally. But they didn't. They actually made me the strongest motherfucker out here. And looking like I'm in my early 30s instead of, in my 40s. They messed with the wrong person, y'all. God set them up. And all the flunkies, flying monkeys, they got to go along with them. They was all set up. That's why they snitching now. Now they starting to look and say, wait a minute. How did you not pick up that this dude did this and that? Like now they want to point the finger. They all snitching on each other like the hyenas they is. And whatever group coven that they associated with, I don't even think they want them a part of their group anymore. God, I made a prophecy about this a while back when I didn't know anything that was going on. I don't remember what video it was. I was talking about how, the very people that you can be I think I was talking about Freemasons or something. About how if you don't do what they say, or if they find any reason to kick you out and to shun you, they will. They'll act like they won't even know you. Just to say they own ass. But they part of the setup too. The group Coke Coven that they're a part of, they're in on it. And the people that was manipulating all my relationships, that was telling people to not talk to me, making up lies about me, telling people I was doing this and doing that. Those people now feel stupid because they ruined their lives. But like one of the goddesses say, if people gonna believe what somebody say instead of going to you and finding out is that true, those people ain't meant to be a part of your life in the first place. Because who the hell just gonna believe somebody over some shit they say? And then especially they promised them money. So now some of those people are devastated because they feel like their lives were ruined. They could have been with a good guy. They now know. People now seeing who I am. They didn't know I was this earth angel. They didn't know I was this earth angel, guys. They didn't know. God kept it secret from them until the appointed time. But you shouldn't know that somebody's an earth angel. You shouldn't treat nobody like that. I don't care who the hell they are. You shouldn't treat nobody like that. That's down here eating and drinking like, eating and drinking same as you. Let me tell y'all something, guys. Nobody can pay me enough money to destroy another person's life. There's no amount of money that somebody can pay me to destroy another person's life. I cannot be bought off. I just want to make that clear. I cannot be bought off. I was even talking about prophecies back in the day. I kept telling y'all how people sell out for butt crumbs. I intuitively knew about a lot of things. I kept them on ice for a long time. They thought I knew a lot of things that I didn't know, but I was just very wise in the way I viewed the world, and that always scared them. It always scared them how wise I was. I noticed that. Made them feel uncomfortable. They wanted me smoking weed again. I haven't smoked weed since on a regular basis. I think I stopped that shit around age 30. I just got tired of that shit. Weed is something you just grow out of. And the weed that they coming out with today that they sell at those stores, man, that ain't nothing like no weed that they used to have in the 90s, guys. I did try some in Cambodia, and that shit was natural, and it was like the weed that reminded me of the 90s. But this weed they selling in these stores and not guys, these things, that shit is bad, yo. That's some bad fucking shit. For real. It's bad. Okay? Is opening you up to like demonic possession. I swear to God, I'm not lying. That weed that they selling at these stores that's some fucked up shit. But anyway, yeah, so that's how it went down, y'all. About to lose my thought here. Um, these people are pathetic, man. But no, there's no amount of money that somebody can pay me to destroy somebody else's life. But yeah, just getting back to the workplace, guys. And how I got fired, I don't even want to talk about that, y'all. But I think it was all they sabotaged my whole life, guys. How would y'all feel if you found out somebody sabotaged your whole freaking life? You thought that you busting your ass, working hard, and somebody already got your life sabotaged. Now, I'm just wondering how God gonna make it up to me to forget about this stuff. That's obviously that's what I think of. Because like I said, I did my job. Now I just want to be left alone. That dude at that job, he says, "You're still alive." I never forget that. He said, "You're still alive." I didn't understand why he said that. You see how much gaslighting that was being involved in my life, guys. This shit is unbelievable.